Actually, that's one of the things I wanted to highlight, because you've mentioned it. Like, even if a student is graduate 4 years bachelor's degree here in the Philippines, even if you're just taking 2 years in Canada, the amount of knowledge and the skills you will gain compared to a 4 years here in the Philippines, because here we have those minor subjects which are not related to the program you're taking. But with the 2 years in Canada, it's very, like what do you call this?
Condensed,
Yes,
like valuable.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And most of it are hands-on learning.
True.
So I don't think you guys should be worried if you are only taking a 2-year program compared to pursuing a bachelor's. I'm not saying you should not pursue a 4 years bachelor's degree. What we are trying to say here is, in our culture, we have this kind of notation where 2 years means you did not finish college or you did not graduate with a diploma or something. But the 2 years is highly valuable compared to the 4 years you are getting in our home country, because it's packed with a lot of knowledge and skills that will help you thrive in Canada.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that's really important to know about the Canadian labor market, and sort of how education ties into that, is there are K-12 graduates who go to college and go right into great careers in Canada. There are also K-12 graduates who go to university and then actually come back to college to pick up specific skills as they pertain to an industry. And also there are K-12 graduates who go to college and then go on to university. They start their careers at the college and then they go on and finish a bachelor's degree later on in life. So the college system really plays an important role in our educational system. And I think, like you said, it's maybe different than other parts of the world, different than it is here in the Philippines, where graduates of 2 and 3 year programs really are able to enter high quality jobs that provide a great standard of living.
That's so true. And well, in terms of, like, of course, if the K-12 graduates are going to attend Confederation College, I want them to visualize what kind of student life they can expect. Like, will there be extracurricular activities, any activities within the community that they can look forward to?
Yeah, campus life I think is exceptional at Confederation College. We have our campus is quite large in the sense that it is a big geographical space, but it is centrally located in the city, which I think provides our students an opportunity, whether they live on campus or off campus, to be connected to the city at large. Like we mentioned earlier, we do have a large Filipino community on campus, or in the city too, and I think that's great. But when we talk about campus life, what does that look like? We have a relatively new recreation facility that students have access to. It has a full gymnasium.
Oh yeah, that one big building over there, right?
And so it has a full gymnasium. Depending on when you go, there is open gym access where you and your friends can play basketball, volleyball, badminton. But there are also leagues you can join on campus that are made up of both students and community members. And this, I think, is an excellent opportunity for recreation for our students. And like I said, it's all part of their tuition fees. We also have what's called our student union, SUCI, the Student Union of Confederation College. And the SUCI runs events every week, all across every semester. And so some of these events are open mic nights where students can perform. They bring in entertainment, music and comedy acts. There's art activities that take place. There's always something going on the SUCI calendar, and the SUCI calendar is posted across campus. And then there's also student-run clubs. The Makerspace Club. There's in the library. There's a video game system that you can use for free. So there's lots going on for all interests for students. In a great community that is really supportive and a safe community for international students.
That sounds very exciting. To be honest, like whenever I visit the campus, I felt like, okay, I want to go back to the college life, which I did. Well, we had also great schools here. I mean, but it's nothing compared to what Canada colleges and universities are offering. So
recreation and events. So Thunder Bay is known for its outdoor recreation opportunities. Given its location on Lake Superior in the spring and summer, there's all kinds of sailing and fishing, thousands of kilometers of hiking trails for students to experience. And Thunder Bay has a number of parks, over 100 city parks that students can visit. So it's a great outdoor city in the summertime. Obviously in Canada, we do have the Canadian winter.
Of course.
And Thunder Bay gives students opportunities also to enjoy that winter. And so in Thunder Bay, students are 20 minutes from 2 downhill skiing resorts if they want to try that. There's cross-country skiing in Thunder Bay. Also ice skating, so really all of these different activities for students to partake. And we also have a great music and culture scene. So Thunder Bay is in the process of building a new art gallery to replace the existing art gallery. We have a symphony orchestra in Thunder Bay, and we have a vibrant music and culture scene in terms of all summer long there are free outdoor concerts, and there are a number of music venues in the city as well. So really Thunder Bay combines the best of urban city life with opportunities to engage the outdoors that you just don't necessarily get in other Canadian cities, just because we're so close to that nature. It's a beautiful environment.
Yes, there's so many things to do. And if I'm a K-12 graduate, we can just go back to that era. I mean, it's like what you've seen in the movies. It's going to be a very exciting life. You get to have like a spring break and go for like skiing and all that stuff, and make friends. I believe that an international student can really thrive and build a life in Thunder Bay.
Yeah, I've always said that Thunder Bay is a great spot to be a student because there's so much to do. You can bring your current hobbies to the city and you'll be able to do them. You'll be exposed to new and different things that maybe you weren't exposed to as an international student. And it's a great and friendly, welcoming community. And so I think a lot of our students really appreciate that.
Totally agree. Okay, so let's talk about the support the students can get from the college. And of course, parents can also know like we have to put their mind at ease that the college is very supportive of the students.
Yeah, I think it's really important, right? We want you to be successful at Confederation College. And being a smaller college, this actually starts with our class sizes. So we have smaller class sizes. I mentioned earlier, we have a lot of individual workstations, and this gives you opportunities to get to know your professors. It gives you opportunities to participate and do all of the technical components you're expected to do. On top of that, we have a number of student support services, academic support advisors, student support advisors that are accessible to all of our students. At the International Center, you can get support from our international student advisors on things like renewing your study permit and questions around, say, working hours. We have our arrivals officer who will help you with our arrival webinars before coming to Canada to get settled. If you're having problems, we invite you to come in and we'll direct you to the right support service on campus. We're a really friendly environment where we are able to help and support our students, and that's, I think, one of the benefits of studying at a smaller Canadian college.
Yeah, I think I was really impressed with the counseling services we give to the students, which is, I think, a huge contribution to international student community because it's a new life for them, and definitely they would want someone to talk to, a safe space where 100%. They can release like their burdens and all that.
For sure. And so all of our students do have access to a variety of counselors, both for academics, for visas, for perhaps mental health. That's all available to students. And on campus, all of our students do have access to our healthcare clinic, which provides a convenient spot for students to, I hope they never have to, but we do get sick, stuff happens. And so if you do need medical services, there is a clinic on campus that all students have access to.
And I believe you have also an on-campus accommodation for students who are opting to stay inside the campus. And you guys have one of the most affordable campus accommodations.
Yeah, so we have two types of accommodations on campus. We have dorm-style accommodations and then apartment-style accommodations. Our dorm-style accommodations are in Sibley Hall. There are a few variations of either single or double rooms, and those dorm rooms can start as low as $400 a month, which includes all of your utilities. And meal plans are optional, so there is a full-service cafeteria on campus. However, you're not required to have a meal plan. That's an optional add-on, and you can cook in the kitchens that are in Sibley Hall.
Mm-hmm.
The apartment-style residences on campus are called Spruce and Cedar. They're full apartments where you share a washroom, a kitchen, and a living space with 2 to 3 other students.
Yeah.
And they're rented out on a yearly, like a yearly lease. And they are just around $800 a month, which
still
is
affordable.
It's actually very affordable when you compare it to off-campus living options.
True.
So both options provide students affordable options to stay on campus and have access to all the services that campus offers easily.
And it's like 5-minute walk.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
to the main
Despite
campus.
and it's a nice walk too.
There's gardens there and trees, so it's a very nice.
You cross the river on the bridge. It's a nice walk.
Fun. It's fun.
Yeah, we're very blessed. We have a very beautiful campus.
True. You're one of the most. You have one of the most beautiful campuses across Canada that I've ever visited. So,
thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, so you mentioned earlier there's some sort of scholarship. How we are big on scholarships. So if you could discuss that as well.
Okay, so apart from potentially saving from the housing, which is less expensive in comparison to other areas, one of the things, if I may add, would be the transportation. So the students have unlimited access to the transport. They just have to show their ID and don't have to pay every time they ride a bus. So it's kind of embedded in their miscellaneous, but it's way less when they pay per transport.
Right, yeah.
So those 2 components, then we add the scholarship. So that's additional bonus, if I may say. So we have 2 types. We have the entrance scholarship and the in-program scholarship. The entrance scholarship, we change it like every intake. And for this September intake, we have 1,000 Canadian scholarship for those who would want to pursue engineering technology undergraduate programs. So that is for September 2024. Winter, we're going to be announcing soon, so you would definitely know which programs would be receiving bursary. And a second one is the in-program scholarship that is open typically for all students who would qualify under certain mechanics or criteria. And it happens on the second semester. So they would be receiving an announcement or memo from the college, meaning to say the existing students, they're on their second, heading to their second semester. So these are a few of the support that the college have been giving out to the students when it comes to lessening potentially the expenses.
Yeah, actually, we have students who received, I think, up to $10,000 scholarship or bursaries from.
There's a wide variety of scholarship opportunities for in-program students, and they start as low as I believe $250 and go up in various increments, depending on a lot of criteria. And there's potential to combine some of those scholarships. So if you qualify for the entrance award, you can still apply for the in-program scholarships down the road.
Yeah. Okay, so can you invite our potential students to apply at Confederation College? And I think you guys are still open for fall 2024.
Yeah, do the honors.
We are open for fall 2024, and we're actually open as of now. When you're watching this video, we are open for winter 2025 as well. I'd love to welcome you to our campus. Crystal would love to help you in your journey, and the team here at Kanata would be happy to facilitate. So I'd like to invite you all to apply to Confederation College and connect with us if you'd like to learn more about the opportunities.
Yeah, thank you. So it's such a pleasure. Thank you, Ms. Kat and Sir Patrick, for giving us again a wonderful information. And we are very much excited to welcome our students heading to Confederation College in Canada. So we'll see you very soon. See ya.
Okay, so if you want to learn more about Confederation College, I'll be putting Miss Crystal's email address in the description box below. And of course, you can always book a consultation with us here at Kanata Education. And we look forward to assisting you with your application to study at Confederation College. Until next time, guys, see you. Bye-bye.